Good evening. A local organization that supports foster youth just celebrated 10 of their kids graduating from high school. This as the odds are often stacked against this group. Statistics from the California Department of Education show only about 58% of kids who grow up in foster care here in Kern County will walk across that stage. But that's not all. Once school is over, they are faced with even more obstacles. 23 ABC's Vanya Patino spoke with a group looking to change the stats. Vanya.
That's right, Keely. We have almost 2,000 kids in foster care in Kern County. Now, these are kids who have trauma from being separated from their biological parents and who maybe don't have the constant attention of an adult. And all of that is reflected in their educational performance. Now, I want to break down some of these statistics from the California Education Department. This is for the 2020-2021 school year. We're looking at the percentage of students who have been chronically absent. And as you can see, they almost double it for foster youth. It was about 34% as compared to non-foster youth, which was 14%. Now, looking at the suspension rates, which also plays an impact in their education, it is low for both groups, with non-foster youth at 0.2% and foster youth at 1.2%. But as you can see, there is a big difference. And now looking at the graduation rate, which is Keely, what you were talking about earlier, across the state, non-foster youth graduate at about 83.9%, but foster youth at about 55%. But Kern County is at 58%, which is a little bit better, and there is progress, and there are people that are trying to change these numbers right now.
The amount of courage required to explain their story to teachers year after year, to make new friends in new high schools. There's just so many challenges that they've overcome.
Aside from already carrying trauma from being separated from their bio parents, Kristen Sabalka with Bakersfield Angels explains, on average, a foster youth will move homes 7 times.
Each time they move, they fall behind 6 months behind from an educational standpoint, which makes sense because it's new schools, new teachers where you're not known, new set of parents, siblings in the home, all of those things. And so as they shift all the time, they're falling behind.
It is those statistics they are trying to change.
And so a huge goal of our programs is placement stability. So if we can keep kiddos in the same home and we can support that family that has said yes to fostering so that they can say yes one more day to that placement, that's the ultimate goal, is that these kiddos can grow up in stable homes and stay in the same schools and graduate on time and go on to do big things.
She says staying in one home allows them to create long-lasting relationships with teachers and friends and allows them to participate in sports or after-school activities when they would not otherwise. In the meantime, they pair up a foster child with a community member.
When they have a mentor, that's one of their goals, is that when these kiddos graduate in our programs, that they either sign up to go to college, to a branch of the military, or to a trade school.
And it's paying off. This year, 10 teens in the program graduated and celebrated their resilience.
Because we believe with all of our hearts that these kids who are teenagers need long-term mentors who can say, I want to see you walk across that high school graduation stage, and I will be the person sitting in the crowd cheering you on.
And there are so many more kids on their wait list who want to get paired with a mentor. If you would like to volunteer, all that information will be linked on our website, turn223.com. And coming up at 6, we'll have more on the resources available locally to all past and current foster youth and how the community can also help to transition them into adulthood. In studio, Vanya Patino, 23 ABC News, connecting you.